I'm starving.
Me too. I'm Atsuki Kawakami, and I'm 25 years old.
How is it?
It's amazing, Asuna. And this college student here is Asuna Kawakami. She means the world to me. Although, I don't mean to imply that we're dating or anything like that. Your cooking is the best in the world!
Yay, I'm glad you like it, Itsuki. You're the best brother ever!
That's right. Asuna's my sister. Or to be more accurate, my stepsister. My parents adopted her when she was young. After I graduated high school 7 years ago, I began working for this logistics company. Phew! Oh yeah, today's finally payday, huh? Oh, looks like I made a bit more this month from all the extra overtime. Maybe I'll buy a cake for Asuna to celebrate.
Hey, old-timer!
Oh! Harumaki?
Wow, that's all you made? That's pretty low, man.
Hey, don't look over my shoulder without permission. This is my younger coworker, Harumaki Mai. He went to a top-class college and he always makes sure I'm aware of that every chance he gets. To be honest, I really can't stand him.
You've been working here a while, haven't you? Pretty sad they still make chump change compared to me. Yeah, I feel bad for you, you know? Sorry to break it to you, but in this world, your credentials are everything. Want to see my paycheck? Ah, too bad. I just make so much more than you, don't I?
Stay calm, Itsuki. Hold back that urge to punch him in his stupid face.
What a miserable existence you must live. You'll never hold a candle to a college grad no matter what you do.
Okay, I get it. Now will you leave me alone? Of course I knew that this was just how the world works sometimes. Having a college degree just opened up more doors for you. And that was the way things went. After work that day, the boss called both of us to his office.
Sorry for asking you to come here so suddenly. I'd like the two of you to entertain a client in 2 weeks.
Huh? Us?
That's right. I was planning to do it myself, but something suddenly came up.
Leave it to me. I went to a top college after all. I'll handle everything right down to the location.
Great! I knew I could rely on you.
The night of the meeting, Harumaki took me to his preferred location, the escort club that he apparently frequented. An escort club?
Wow, Itsuki. I guess it's your lucky day. There's no way you can usually afford a place like this on your salary, right?
Isn't the company paying for this though?
One of the girls here is simply the best. I'm absolutely certain she's crazy for me because of my high academic pedigree.
Harumaki, let me just remind you again that we didn't come here to have fun and spend money on girls. This is for work, okay?
Yeah, I know that. But don't you dare do anything to lay a finger on my favorite escort.
I'm not really sure he does understand. Soon after, the client's CEO and director arrived, and it was time to show our stuff. My name is Itsuki Kawakami from Pleasant Logistics. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Harumaki Mai. Thanks for coming.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Asuna. Thank you so much for requesting me. Huh?
Asuna? I couldn't believe my eyes, but it turned out my stepsister Asuna was working here. I thought I was going to scream, but I managed to hold myself back at the last minute.
Huh? You two know each other?
Not at all. He just looked like someone I knew, that's all.
I knew Asuna had picked up a part-time job after class, but I had no idea it was at a place like this.
Oh, Asuna. You look as lovely as always.
Oh, Haru, you're such a charmer. Thanks for always coming, but you know touching is against the rules, right?
And she's the girl he was talking about?
Aw, Asuna.
Hey, you're starting to get inside my personal space bubble just a little too much.
And not only that, he's getting way too close to her. I wanted to completely let him have it right then and there, but I couldn't say anything while we were in the middle of business.
So then, I told them all off at once. They all scattered in every direction right away.
Wow, you got such a commanding presence.
You're all small kid, Itsuki. I'll send good things in your future.
Thank you, sir. Instead of doing our job, Harumaki only continued to harass poor Asuna.
Come on, Asuna. Do you love me or what? Tell me how much you love me.
Definitely, or what? And I told you, you're not allowed to touch me.
That was the last straw for me. Harumaki, will you cut that out? Can't you see you're clearly making her uncomfortable?
Excuse me?
You haven't been paying attention to our guests at all this whole time. Don't you realize how rude you're being to them right now?
But you're doing such a great job.
Which our boss entrusted both of us with. What do you think we're here for?
Oh my god, you're so annoying. Need I remind you who's the one with a college degree here? Hey, Asuna. Did you know that I graduated from a top-class university and he didn't even go to college? Guess who has a higher salary, too? Isn't that just so pitiful?
Come on, man. It's my sister.
That's enough. Don't you dare badmouth my brother. The reason he didn't go to college is because of me.
Asuna?
Sorry, Itsuki. I don't want to get in your way of business, but I can't stay quiet about this anymore.
Oh, wait a second. You two really do know each other? You and your siblings?
That's right, and the reason he refused to seek higher education was all because I decided I stole his future from me.
Alright, Asuna. This is our new house.
My house? You mean we're gonna live together?
Of course, we're family now. Asuna's parents both passed away in an accident when we were kids. She didn't have any relatives who could take her in either, and it looked like she was going to have to be sent to an orphanage. But our family had known hers for a long time. We decided to adopt her instead. After that, the two of us were inseparable siblings. But fate was a cruel mistress. When I was a senior in high school, both my parents passed away as well. In order to provide for Asuna's future, I turned down the college I got accepted to and started my current job at Pleasant Logistics. Naturally, I didn't blame Asuna for what happened in the slightest.
So please, don't say anything to hurt my amazing brother.
What a heartbreaking story! So moved.
Aw, now look what you did. You ruined the mood.
We really couldn't do much business after that, so we quickly said our goodbyes and parted ways there. The next morning.
Hey, Itsuki,
What's up?
aren't you mad at me?
Huh? Why would I be?
I got in the way of your business negotiations, and I never even told you I was working at an escort club and everything else.
How could I be mad at you when you were standing up for me like that? And I don't see any problem with you working a job like that. You're doing your best to make people smile, right? There's nothing for me to be angry about.
Itsuki. Oh, Itsuki.
Hey, Asuna! What are you doing?
Thank you so much.
Oh, hey. We finally both had the day off together. Wanna go out somewhere?
Yes, let's go. Out of town with my big bro.
Hey, don't you think you're a bit close?
Do you not like it?
It's not that. It's just not very sibling-like.
It's fine. We're family, aren't we?
But the truth was, recently, I started to have some not very sibling-like thoughts about Asuna myself. And I wasn't happy about it. The two of us headed to a chain restaurant for lunch.
Hey, Itsuki, I got you a present.
What? But it's not my birthday or anything.
No, silly, it's a thank you gift. You've done so much to help raise me, and thanks to you, I got to go to college and all. I feel so bad that you had to throw away your life because of me.
Don't say that. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. Your happiness is my happiness. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. A few days later, my boss called me and Harumaki back into his office.
I was talking with the client you entertained recently, and they decided to hold off on doing business with us.
What? Did they say why?
Well, they didn't go into too much detail. They just mentioned that something upsetting happened over dinner.
I bet I know what happened. Itsuki's sister ended up being at the escort club we went to and she ruined everything.
What? Itsuki, is this true?
Yes, I'm really sorry for everything. I admitted the truth and apologized. After all, it wasn't a stretch to say that if Asuna hadn't been there, the deal might have continued as normal. I explained all about how my sister had been working at the club without my knowledge.
I understand the situation now. But, this was supposed to be a very important project for our company, and now it fell through.
I know, right? This is why people who don't go to college can't be trusted. Aren't you gonna do something to make up for this huge mistake, Itsuki?
Asuna's actions were my responsibility as her guardian. I knew I had to settle the matter right here and now. Sir, it's just like Harumaki said. I'm willing to face the consequences for this and accept whatever punishment you give me.
Wow, so honorable. Well, you heard the man, boss. You should just fire him on the spot right now like he wants.
Absolutely not. Itsuki here is a hard worker and a good kid. I'm not gonna let him go just for something like this.
Yes, sir.
That's why I thought maybe you could go to the client yourself to apologize in person. What do you say?
And if they still say no, I'm ready to be fired if that's what it takes.
You better hold yourself to that.
And so, I was to go to the client myself to try and make up for what happened in our evening meeting. The next morning, I put on my best suit and mentally prepared myself for the worst. Alright, I'm ready to go.
Oh, you're already wearing the tie I got you.
Yeah, I have a very important negotiation today.
Good luck. I know you'll crush it. I'll make sure to have an extra delicious meal ready for you when you come home.
Thanks! I didn't tell her exactly what my meeting was about. If I did, I know it would have broken her heart and she'd only blame herself. I had to work even harder so that I could protect that precious smile of hers. When I arrived at the client, I met the CEO and the director in the foyer and bowed my head in apology. I'm extremely sorry for how rude I acted at our meeting the other day.
What? You weren't the one being rude at all.
What do you mean?
It's your coworkers' actions that we couldn't stand. That Harumaki kid. They paid no attention to us and only harassed that poor escort girl, right? I'm sure you can understand why we might hesitate to work for a company that hires irresponsible young men like that.
I see. You definitely had a point. Harumaki's actions that night were inexcusable, even disregarding what happened with Asuna.
But, like I told you then, I see good things in your future, Itsuki Kawakami.
Me? Your explanation of the project was superb, and you were nothing but a gentleman the entire time.
Exactly. And your love for your family was so moving, too.
Thank you so much. I apologize for being so forward, but do you think you could reconsider working with us on this project?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we'll be able to take you up on your earnest request.
I understand.
Just know that this isn't your fault at all. We just have some reservations about working with any organization that hires employees like that.
Thank you for your honesty, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedules to meet with me today. I was glad they accepted my apology. but they still couldn't overcome their hesitation to work with us. I knew it wouldn't be that simple. As I was walking along the client company grounds on my way back to the office.
Oh, come on! Why don't you move?
Huh? What was that? I went to investigate the commotion, and I found a forklift operator shouting on its controls. It looked like the machine wasn't starting up.
Of all the days! I have a rush job I need to take care of too.
Mind if I take a look?
Huh? You know how to work this thing?
Yeah, I was certified for my job.
The engineer's off today too. I'm in big trouble if this thing breaks.
Don't worry. Take a deep breath. Let's just have a look. It didn't seem like the problem was with the hydraulic pump or the engine, so... I think the battery might be shot. Do you have a spare anywhere?
Yeah! There should be one in the parts warehouse.
Do you think you could go get it? I'll help you change it out.
Thank you so much!
40 minutes later, the forklift was in perfect working order again.
It's working! You're a genius!
Phew! I'm just glad I could help.
Seriously, man, you're something else. If you weren't here right now, I don't know what had happened to me.
It was nothing. Just promise me you'll keep up to date on the maintenance work from now on, okay?
I will. I'll never skip out again.
Oh no. The lucky tie Asuna gave me got dirty. I was so focused on fixing the forklift that I didn't even notice. I cursed myself for not taking it off beforehand, but it was way too late to do anything now. I still had a lot of work to do once I got back to my office, so I ended up coming home late that night. All the dry cleaning places were closed by then too, so I was forced to come back in my dirty suit. Hey Asuna.
Welcome home, Mitsuki.
I'm really sorry. I got the tie you worked so hard to pick out for me dirty.
You must be working so hard today, huh?
What?
Don't worry about it. We can just get it dry cleaned along with that suit, right?
Asuna, wait! It's all soiled.
That's okay. I'm just so happy as long as you're home safe and in one piece.
Feeling Asuna's body heat pressed against me like that only confirmed what I already knew all along. I definitely had feelings for her. The next day, Harumaki and I took our now regular seats at the boss's office.
Let me just start by saying this, Harumaki. I am not happy with the way you've been besmirching this company's name.
Huh? What did I do?
Don't play dumb. I heard the whole story, you know. Especially the part about how you treated such an important client during that evening meeting the other day. Or more accurately, how you didn't.
No! There must be some misunderstanding here. It's because Itsuki and his sister.
No more excuses. The buck stops here. Even before that day, your attitude and constant looking down on others was becoming a problem. I never should have asked you to meet this client in the first place.
That's not... I never...
Harumaki Mai, I'm gonna giving you a 2-month salary reduction, understood?
No!
And Itsuki, I heard about what you did for the client after your apology. You really helped them out, right?
Oh no, I was only doing what I could.
Don't be modest. The CEO there called me up in tears and told me that you fixing that forklift helped him avoid a major loss in business. He agreed to our deal right then and there and practically begged me to let you lead the project.
Really?
That's right. I'm proud of you. You did good, kid. And that's not all I want to tell you right now either.
Something else, sir?
Itsuki Kawakami, how would you like to be our new warehouse manager starting today?
What? Are you sure I'm the right person for the job?
After everything you've done for this company over the years, I'm more than sure. Your honesty and work ethic is a shining example of everything we stand for. I'm excited for even more bright things in your future.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, sir. I don't know if it was because of the pay car or what, but after that day, Harumaki stopped coming to work and was soon fired. I heard his parents were furious, and they forced him to accept a job, working to the bone for a notoriously strict construction company in order to try and set him back on the right path. My relationship with Asuna also changed after this event. I came clean to her of my feelings, and it turned out she felt the same way about me.
Welcome home, Mitsu.
Hey, babe. I love you so much, Asuna.
I love you too. Don't ever let me go for the rest of our lives, okay?
The two of us couldn't be called siblings anymore. But after she graduated from college, I decided the two of us should also graduate officially from brother and sister to husband and wife. I've never felt as happy and safe with a decision as I did when I proposed. I'll do whatever I can to keep this warmth between us for the rest of our days.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.